Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to the Guardians SMP. I hope you're all having a fantastic time. I am personally doing very good. If you are confused by this, you will have missed last week's stream. I stream usually 3 hours after the Minecraft videos go live here on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to just kind of stick around then, check out the channel, or if you click the little bell thing, that should notify you when I do go live. But that's what this bit here is. It was a fun project. Oh, I thought that chicken was following me. Sorry, chicken distraction. This was a fun project to start on. This is going to be part of my starter house. I know it's big, but if you were in the stream, you will have seen my starter house. We're not going to build it today, but we are going to build it very soon. I have 2 things I have to get done before we can get onto that. But in between then and now, we are going to have to fill in the top of this. It's just going to be a flat area, and I have some of the bits here for building out the floor. I don't know if this pattern's going to work. I just kind of thought this up in my brain, and I think it'll work. I don't know. So we're a bit up in the air, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with that, check out if the pattern I have in my brain is going to work. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you all our Secret Santa opening. So I hope you enjoy. Sadly, my Secret Santa, the person that I got gifts for, could not make it. So they're going to be in their video. It'll show them opening it whenever they have a chance to get on. If you were here for our previous video, or the one before that, I'm trying to remember when, you would have seen that it was Rod, and we gave them a good amount of stuff. So I am going to show you what we got, and hopefully when I bring you back from that, I'll have some form of a floor on this here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. They spelled my name right. That's great. That's great. Yo. Oh, I got a spyglass. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, a beacon. A whole. Yo, I actually really need a beacon. Thank you very much.
That's cool.
And I need blaze rods because I lost all of mine. Thank you. Who was it?
Who was it?
It was me.
Yay! Thank you. I'm gonna go play with my beacon now. Bye.
Okay, he's out of here. He's gone.
Oh, he's actually gone.
I say there you go. He's got his present. So
Paladin.
So I hope you all enjoyed that little clip there. I have been busy. This, honestly, not gonna lie, took me a bit longer than I would have thought. But I came over the design that I like, a pattern I should say, more than a design. But I think it comes out good. We put some lighting up around it. Everything there is probably fine, even if I took out the middle piece, but I like the way it looks. So it's gonna be there. But yeah, we ended up using some bricks. Since I didn't have any clay, I turned our middle villager here into a mason so that I could buy bricks off of them. Which, honestly, I always forget they can do. But I was really happy I remembered it this time before I got too far into it and went forever out there looking. So, I'm happy about that. I also want to thank Lily again for the Christmas gift. It was very much appreciated. Y'all saw in there we got a beacon, a full beacon base, some redstone, some books, some glowberries, which I had lost all of mine in the chunk reset, so I'm very happy about that. And there were probably a couple other items in there, but I'm currently drawing a blank on what they were. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. And our next step is in preparation of building what's going to go on the other side of this. And that is going to be a couple of little wool modules. So these are pretty much easy and straightforward. I've built something similar in the past. I'm trying to remember when. I know I did it on my longer running single player series, but I don't remember if I've used it any time aside from that. Here, I'm just going to trim this back a little bit more. These are going to be temporary, so I'm not really worried about how they're going to look. But with that, I should probably have some blocks. So we've got we'll use some oak, just because spruce and dark oak are going to be big uses in my next build. So, we're going to start off. I need a hopper, Actually, is it going to work with a hopper? I think I actually need a hopper minecart, now that I'm thinking about it, but we'll get that set up a little later. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put module. I think I can actually go this big. Gonna dig out the bottom there. Yeah, so this is actually going to be set up a bit different than what my brain was thinking. So that'll be fine. We're going to go here. Boom. I'm sure there's probably a ton of designs out there. I honestly cannot remember whose design I use. I built it probably 2 or 3 years ago and have just continued to use it. So, yeah. Oh, actually that needs to be a redstone. So the way this one works is you have an observer. I can never remember if this is facing the right way. It is not. Observer is going to observe the piece of grass that is here. Anytime that the sheep eats this, it causes a change that the observer detects, and then it will be sent out. I can't do my redstone on dirt. It's going to hurt my brain. So I'll swing on in here. Sure, I've got some block I can use. And we'll just make some stone brick slabs or something. We'll do that. Yeah, stone brick slabs. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, so yeah, that'll go like that, and then out of that, we need an comparator. Nope, sorry, repeater. Brain, you need to work, bud. Come on. And then that's going to come into this, which is going to go up into this. I might need to add more. I'm going to test this in just a second. And out of this, you need this guy right here. Let's just test this. Yep. I'm just gonna wait for it to finish doing its thing. So, now that that's done, what you would do is put some shears in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not mean to put that in there. Grass. So you saw there, it tried to shear, but there's nothing to shear, so it couldn't. And then we go glass, 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 glass. And then there we go. That's the module. I'll probably put some form of a roof on it once I get the sheep in here. So let me build up 4 more of these, and we'll load in some white sheep, because right now I only need white wool. And when we build this again in the future, we will probably end up changing it up. So let me get this together, and I will see you all when it's done. There we go. Just slept to clear the rain, but we have 5 built, and they are fully loaded. I got 1 in each. You can do more than 1. I'm just, because it's temporary, I'm not going to load it up I'm not going to load it up anything crazy. I have increased the amount of grass around in the hopes that these will regrow faster. I think it'll work. So this guy's already eaten. Oh, I haven't put... I forgot, I haven't put the shears in all of them yet. I only have shears in the first one. So I'll have to get shears in them, but they'll start it up themselves. This one here, even when this grass regrows, it'll shear it even if it's eaten it. You can also put... fences or walls instead and have grass all along the bottom, and the sheep can eat from either side as well. But as I said, because this one's temporary, I'm not going to go insane with it. We're just going to kind of let it do its thing and work along with it. I have a bit of redstone set up over here. Whoops, hold on, let me get this out of the way. There we go. A bit of redstone set up over here. that was weird. The way this works is when this guy comes through, hold on, let's get some items in there. It'll come up onto here, stop as long as it's putting items into here, and then once it runs out, it powers it up, sends it on its way. There's a bump on the other end, and it just comes back and forth. That's one of the ways I've done this. Obviously, this is the way I've done it this time. Last time I had it, because I had it much bigger, I had it set up so that when these fired, it would send a signal back that would then send the cart out. So I'm very happy with that. It's going to be going. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to AFK for probably the next day and get up as much wool as I can so that we can get started on our starter base. I know it's been a while. We're already a month or two into the server, and I still haven't built myself a house. So we're going to get on with that, but I need to collect up a large amount of wool first. I'll probably even go through and shear these guys off and on as I go. But as I was saying, I got to get some shears in here. We're going to AFK for about a day, and then I'll bring you guys back so we can get started on our build. So, as you probably saw from that time lapse, building has been done. And honestly, this has been the biggest step. I have been fighting. I don't even know where my brain was just going. I have really wanted to build this, but at the same time have been daunted by the task. We're not even done yet. I'm assuming you can tell by the fact there's no, no bottom. But yeah, this thing has been a daunting task on my brain. Building this in creative took a lot of time and a lot of planning. Building this in survival, a whole nother story. This has been crazy. As you probably saw, I fell off a few times. I think my hardest part is going to be the bottom half of this ship. That's kind of why I wanted to get this part done first. It also gives me edge measurements to come up to, coming up the sides, and so on. So I can kind of freehand a couple of points if I want. But now that this thing is in here, it is much, much bigger than my brain thought it was. Like in my testing world, it's just up in the sky. It's just floating there. There's nothing else there. It's just hanging out. And it looks crazy. But I'm coming over here to take a look from up here, by the way. But it is much bigger in this world, you know? And it's just, there's even more that goes on top of it. We got a roof on that, and then there's going to be a big balloon that holds it all up. That's what we needed these guys over here for. Speaking of these guys, let's swing on over and check it out. So this is the next day. It's probably around 5 o'clock the next day. And it's honestly pretty good. I got about 3 hours AFK overnight. And then I don't know how long I had at work. Minecraft crashed on my end, and I don't know what time I crashed out. But we've got more than enough. I think it was like probably 9 to 12 stacks that I needed to build this. And we've got over 20 there, so I'm very, very happy with that. We've got a lot going on. Let's grab some flight stuff. I have gotten a hold of some shulker boxes. I don't remember if I've put it in the episode at all. I hung out. You'll see it in Liam's video. He did a grand opening of his store, and I hopped on in and bought some stuff right away because why not? It's very good to have stuff. I picked up some shulker boxes, which was very much needed. And then a couple other items, which I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But I just wanted to bring you guys in, chit-chat a bit about what's going on. and really just speak about this. I just needed to say, hey, this is it. We're here. So now I need to get started down here, which is the part I'm probably least looking forward to, because there's a lot of angles, there's a lot of depth, there's a lot of changes, and I have to hope that I get it all correct. You know, it comes up the side, and then it even changes out to this, and then this floor, and then this stuff, and it's honestly the most daunting task to me out of all of the stuff that's going on here. So, let me get started on it. I have to get, I think, some more of this redwood, what's this, crimson planks together. That's why I've got these here. I just haven't bone mealed them yet. But, yeah, I'm going to grind some more of that out. We'll get set up, and then we will get started on the next piece of this ship, boat, airship. I think airship is the technical term, I think. So, enjoy. I've been building for way too long today, everybody. I don't normally build something this big in one sitting, and we're still not done, but we got the bottom done here, and honestly, this took far and gone longer than the whole top. Obviously, the top wasn't very intricate, one, and two, I could just build it flat and then build up. This here, you have to build out, and some of the stuff has to be placed from the underside, which made it kind of difficult. I actually ended up doubling up the keel there because I measured down too far. I think I'm going to chop that off. This right here, I think we're going to chop that extra flat off there and decrease it by 1. I decided to leave it to see what it looked like, but I didn't like it. So we're going to end up removing it. I just haven't yet. The other thing is, you did not see a time lapse for it. I could not find a good way to make that time lapse, so it's just not going to happen. But you saw the main part built there, and then I did these bits as well. This is what is going to attach the ship to the balloon overhead, and we're going to build that. I'm actually probably going to end up building it tomorrow morning. I want to go to sleep. We're pushing pretty late as it is, and I have to work, but a lot of the main stuff is done. We've got a lot of decoration to do. I've got to build my stairs going down. I've got to clean up down here a bit. I can't remember where I put the floor, but it won't be too hard to figure it out. But all in all, I am so happy to be almost done. I think the balloon's going to be our easiest bit. I just need to figure out what I'm going to make the front of it look like. I struggled for a while. If you were in my Discord, I posted a few different pictures of, you know, the different styles I was doing for this. Originally, there was like a hot air style balloon in the middle, and I changed that up a couple of times, and I ended up building a design of a long balloon, kind of like a an American football, but if you kind of squished it down and made it kind of like a hot dog kind of deal. Something along those lines is what I'm building here. I think I have it built in a way that's going to look nice, but we're not going to know for a little bit. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on that, and we're going to pretty much hop back in and continue on with this. I'm hoping to build more of these in the future. Not necessarily this big. This is going to be my house and storage room. Just my starting storage room, I should say. It might go on a lot longer. Who knows? But none of the farms will feed into here and such. But I also decided to try out the new wood. This is, I'm drawing a blank, the Crimson, I think it's just called Crimson Wood. Oh, that was a little bit more damage, because I know the other one's like something Nylium, but I'll be able to check these in a second. I just gotta sleep real quick. Yoink. I'm kind of like the dedicated sleeper on the server, mainly because I don't want creepers blowing my stuff up. So I end up sleeping a lot. Actually, while we're waiting, Crimson, it's just called Crimson, there we go, Crimson Stem is what they call it. Because I think the other one's like Warped Nylium? Nylium, somewhere along those lines. But yeah, I'm chatting too much. My brain is just flowing, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, actually, tomorrow, probably after work, and after a stream. I'm going to plug it. Why not? We stream over on Twitch on usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you guys want to check it out, link is down below. I also stream here on YouTube about 3 hours after these videos go out. So swing on by any of those. Links are in the description. Obviously, you're already on YouTube, so, you know, just click the bell. Balloon and music will be the next thing you hear and see. So it is built. It took 19-ish stacks of wool. I think it looks okay. It's my first time ever making a shape like this, and I don't like how I kind of freeform. The top's not bad. You know, the bottom, it makes the bottom look very blocky, you know, but I think the back end looks great. I'm very happy with the back end. Pretty much from like here back, I love. The nose, it could use a bit of cleanup. And I may be able to do that by removing, there's like 3 there and then 3 on the side. I could possibly work to remove those. That'd create less of like a little bulbous point here. But I think just all in all, trimming some of this, maybe adding some blocks to the top may help. I don't know. I would really love some feedback from all of you. If you have any opinions on it, please do feel free to let me know. But that's what I've got for now. You know, I really don't know what else to do with it, sadly. And we're just gonna kind of have to roll with it. But that does put this build officially built. We still have, oop, there's a creeper up in there. We still have a lot of little things to do. We have a lot of decorative stuff. I have to get the underbelly done. There's a whole area down below here that we're going to get worked on. And all of that. Let's bloop. No, come on, bud. No. Well, we're going to have to repair our floor now. Let's just hop down here, grab whatever this stuff is. But yeah, I've tried to keep it lit up as best I could. Let's put that guy there. There's some spots that aren't going to be lit up as well, and we're gonna have to work with it. I really need this place to be spawn proof. I don't want to have to deal with mobs up here. In here seems to be doing very well. We're actually missing a block over here. What happened here? Well, I'll have to come back and fix that later. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy with it. It's oh, I'm out of rockets. But yeah, so we're gonna probably touch some stuff up in the stream, get on with some other stuff during that time, start filling in our storage room, which is going to go inside of it as well. That'll probably be in the lower levels, as I think I had said earlier on. But this has been a long build. I am tired. It is the next day from the last time I talked to you. I think I had mentioned that. We actually finished up a stream on Factorio. I came on here, kind of looked at this bit, and then rebuilt it. Or built it, I should say. And now I have to finish editing everything. So I'm going to hop on over, start taking care of that. And this is where I'm going to leave you. So I want you to let me know what you think. Any ideas on this? It's just the balloon has been the hardest part for me. Even harder than designing the bottom. You know, that for whatever reason worked because you have like angles. You have like stairs and stuff, so you can mess around with angles. But the top was a bit tough. So let me know if you have any opinions on it. If you've ever worked with something like this before and you have ideas, that'd be very, very much appreciated. But as always, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.